are represented here. I think this is very commendable to always bring these issues so the stakeholders of discussion and decision on the way forward. We met here some time ago. I think we're discussing the FGM, and I made a statement. And I'm just piggyback from Senator Sybil that the message who delivers the message is important, is as important as its message. When you go to those traditional communities that practice FGM and you are a non-member, so if you open your mouth to discuss it, the people receive it as disrespect. And once our people feel that way, they take a different culture. So the messaging around this law is important and we re-emphasize. Let us engage the bishops, the Liberian Christian Association, whatever we call it, the imams, because these are the people that majority of the people follow. And faith is something that cannot be questioned. When your religious leader tells you something, you think God has spoken, right? So we need to get them to get involved with with this message around this law. I want to give you step that as we leave from here today, let us stop calling it and wash our mouth. Let's call it public health law. Nay, the moderator mentioned, if you want to talk about the specific provisions, you go to the sexual and reproductive law provisions instead of abortion. Having said that, at the Senate, this law was passed under the 54th, right? And the procedure there is when the Senate reconvene under the 55th, all laws that remain in committee rules are brought back and resubmitted. So at this point, we have it in the committee room. And it's good that we're starting this kind of engagement. Even as a committee, we are also discussing it. And the issue is they say abortion, abortion, abortion. So we encourage all of us who are stakeholders to continue this engagement. And maybe at a point we can call a bigger discussion, have another public hearing after we should have gone to our communities and discussed extensively to come back and have public hearing and see how we move ahead with this. The moderator mentioned that the law is sitting on a lot of things, and everywhere I went to meet as a community share, this law is at the front burner. Our partners are concerned. We ourselves are concerned. Because a lot of things need to move forward as he stated. If there are needs of go back into the law and change some of those things, like you mentioned, 2 doctors, that's not possible in the matter where I come from. Because there's a health sector, there was one doctor. So if somebody needs emergency abortion, they should wait for doctor to come and see you or Robert Sport. That's not possible. The practice of nursing is evolving to the point that today midwives are being trained to do cesarean. Midwives are being trained to do cesarean and they have done it successfully in many cases. So if you have a registered nurse at a place or a midwife that can do it, let's go back and look at that requirement. Because that requirement follow places and follow in the way of implementing that provision. So let's go back and look at it. Let's be practical about this law, especially the provision. Let's see what can happen to save people's lives. As a calling measure. Emotion is avoiding to taking that. So maybe that 2 lives supposed to be lost. You at least avoiding one. In the interior where I come from, before clinic was built in my village. The women deliver behind the house. And I believe Master was deliver behind the house. When the women go to attend to a pregnant woman in labor, and that woman gets pregnant, normally the women supposed to come up with a new celebration, right? But when you notice that the women are like in a horrible mood, running back and forth, if you have the experience, you know something is wrong. Either they have lost one of their lives, or both, or one of the, or it's possible that the child that was born has some problem. Like he was discussing about the child without a whole chest covering. So in between that up and down, they are deciding whether they want to bring that burden to the family or they want to extinguish it right there. These are things that are happening. So talking about this abortion, I get elevating it to a more scientific decision. It's good that we make that decision. But we can't make it and we have to make it by bringing everyone along, including our people in those communities. So in closing, let me say that we as the Senate, we are committed, as you have said that the Sister A and many other stakeholders have met. We just need to be very, very intentional and strategic as to how we resubmit this law the next time. So it doesn't meet the same kind of work it met during the 54. Thank you very much.
Agenda. I'm Yata Gavin Dawana, and I beg to stand on the existing protocol, recognizing the high table, Madam Senator, other senator, and all members of the legislature, the executive, distinguished CSOs, fighters, SRHR champions, and also recognizing the staff assistant in Liberian. We are very happy that we have put our hands on deck to have this dialogue around the public health bill. We at Sister in Liberia believe that abortion is healthcare. We know that there are a lot of myths and stigma around the topic, around abortion, but we also know that the complications that come as a result of these restrictions causes death. And as Liberia is a signatory to the Universal Declaration on Human's Right, Human the People's Right, it's important to know that no human being should lose their life due to a preventable situation. So this is why we are advocating that the public health bill be passed into law in its fullness, Madam Chairperson. And we are listening to the recommendation coming forth that we do more engagement. And I understand that when it comes to our body politics as women, there are a lot of controversy around it. They see attention and interest around concession agreements. That is the attention that is paid to women's rights situation in Liberia. It's not only the abortion law. Everything about women's rights in Liberia is politicized. Those in position of power, they put themselves in a position that they own our body. I remember in 2012, she see me and put me in jail for calling the word clitoris. And I have a clitoris he doesn't have. Come on. But he said, why are you talking about female genital mutilation? I'm like, it's my body. I'm a woman. I live with the scars of female genital mutilation. And you as the health effects of female genital mutilation, he tell me to shut up for talking about my body. I don't know who gave that level of rights and the audacity. I know, no, I mean, it is important for us to put ourselves in a situation to get everybody involved, but it's also important for us to know that people are entitled to the rights. We're fighting for a rights issue. We are negotiating for our rights to be protected, our right to own our body as women and make decisions for it. So we beg you, those that have the authority to protect our rights. Me, in my leadership position, I learned one thing. I learned that I'm in leadership to protect the most vulnerable, to protect the most marginalized, and the most excluded group of people in society. So I want to use my voice to appeal to those in authority to protect the most vulnerable, the most marginalized, the most excluded group of people in our society, irrespective of religion, irrespective of culture, irrespective of tradition. Thank you.